Hey everyone, it's Josh with Grassroots Outdoor Work. Today we are headed to do a driveway reconditioning. Customer is on a budget and does not want to utilize any additional material. So we're going to take the box blade out and the bucket, rake everything up with the box blade, redistribute it, get everything all flat, and then whatever large stone we have left on top we'll feather in with the bucket. A lot of times these driveway reconditionings, I try and move all of the good material to one spot and feather it back in on top, so you're not just stirring everything up and just making more of a mess. It's just going to depend on how this looks when we get there today. All right, we're here. This is driveway reconstruction. Don't like using the dump trailer to move this stuff, but kind of had to for this one. Anyway, looks like he added a shed. So we got some pretty good potholes. It rained quite a bit. There's a good layer of gravel. We'll pull all that up, kind of relocate it, get this all smoothed out. Take the dips out, mix this round stone in. Should be all right. right? I think that looks good. It's like a better driveway to me. It's hard to tell sometimes when you do a driveway like this without adding any material. It's hard to kind of see what you've done. I always like taking pictures before and afters. It's a little bit sparse up here. This magnolia tree needs to be cut back. It's just going to cause grass to grow here through this all the time. So I'm going to recommend to the customer that they do a pre-treatment with some weed killer in that area. This section over here we didn't work on. They requested it not to be done till a later date. I tried to feather it in as best as possible. I'm gonna run the tractor across a few more times to feel some high spots as I'm walking on it. But all in all, should be a pretty good day. Be done a little bit. Okay, that does it for the day. This wet spot here, well, this will dry out. I packed it in really good. I mean, it's got to displace water. There's nowhere else for it to go. So it'll bind back in. I put as much fines in there as I could. But driveway looks good. It's got a pretty even crown to it. Slopes into the driveway on the left and right. And then spoke to the homeowner. Well, I feathered this side pad in as best I could without using any material, without pulling anything from the bottom side. This is going to need probably 4 to 6 inches of lift to get it up to grade, so they don't drop it in on it and keep it smooth. Probably see if they want me to come in and take away these railroad ties and put in an actual retaining wall, or replace the railroad ties with some pressure treated lumber or something like that. That's what they want to do. And I suggested they cut back that magnolia some, just so it'll keep off the house and keep out of the driveway. Driveways like to stay dry, but when there's a tree growing over them, they shed water onto the driveway, and then it just promotes growth and weeds and everything else grow underneath it because it's nice and shaded. But anyway, that wraps it up. This is Josh with Grassroots Outdoor Work, and we'll see you on the next job.